You've made it to closing. But if you're a woman buying a home after divorce in Omaha, like most I've worked with, you're not celebrating yet. You're wondering, what if I've made another decision that I'm going to regret? What if this house becomes another thing I have to fix? What if I'm choosing from fear versus wisdom? Stay with me because today I'm going to show you how to recognize a decision made from panic versus one made from peace. In this video, you'll learn how to recognize the 5 intentional signals that confirm that you're making a wise housing decision. 3 questions that reveal whether you're choosing from fear or faith, and the 1 biblical principle that will give you confidence in your choice. Because if you're a woman buying a home after divorce in Omaha, after everything you've been through, you desire a home that feels like refuge, not another burden. Let's check out the peace versus panic test. First, let's talk about the difference between peace and panic in decision making. When you're in panic mode, decisions feel urgent without reason. They're driven by escape rather than purpose. And they're focused on avoiding pain instead of creating good. But a peaceful decision is grounded, even if there is time limitations. They're aligned with your values and future vision, and definitely focused on what you're moving towards. Here's a practical exercise. Close your eyes and picture yourself in this home 6 months from now. Are you exhaling with relief or still holding your breath? Don't try to trick yourself. Your body knows the difference. Now let's look at 5 intentional signals of a wise choice. Number 1, your sleep improves when you're thinking about this house, when you're making the right choice. And your nervous system starts to settle. You're definitely not lying awake at 2 a.m. second guessing yourself. You can picture ordinary moments, not just the perfect ones, when you can see yourself doing the laundry, paying the bills, having a quiet cup of coffee, tea, milk, your choice. Whatever it may be, that's grounded. If you can only picture the Instagram moments, pause. 3, the final plan feels sustainable. The wise choices are not stretched. They actually leave room to breathe. If you're calculating down to the last penny with no margin, that's not peace. Number 4, if you feel good about the house during normal hours, walk around the neighborhood at 7 a.m. on a Tuesday. Come back through at 4 o'clock. If things still feel good during normal hours outside of the weekend showings, then that's good. Number 5, you can actually explain yourself without defensiveness when someone asks you, why this house? Beautiful blessing, you should be able to answer calmly without having to justify or convince, because truth doesn't need defense. Let's dive into 3 fear check questions. Get ready. Ask yourself these questions. Number 1, am I choosing this house to escape something or to embrace something? There is a difference between running from your old life and running to your new one. It's true. Both might lead to the same house, but the energy is definitely different. Question 2, if I had to wait 6 more months, would I choose this? This definitely reveals whether you're choosing from artificial urgency or genuine rightness. Beautiful blessing, sometimes the right house at the wrong time becomes the wrong choice. Question 3, can I see myself growing here, not just surviving? It is so true. Survival mode leads to survival choices. Look here, you're not just surviving anymore, you are rebuilding. So choose wisely. Section 4, let's check out biblical foundations for confident choices. Proverbs 19:21. Yes, many are the plans in a person's heart, but it's the Lord's purpose that will prevail. This does not mean sit back and do nothing. This means intentionally do your homework. Pray for wisdom, seek counsel, and trust that God will work through your informed decisions. Yes, yes, yes. Isaiah 32:18 promises, my people will live in peaceful dwelling places, in secure homes, in undisturbed places of rest. Darling, that is not a future promise. That is available to you now as you are working wisely in rebuilding your life after divorce. Section 5, final encouragement, beautiful blessing. One of the beautiful things about rebuilding after divorce is learning to trust yourself through the power of Holy Spirit. Yes, I said it. Through trusting in God, building yourself up in His Word, learning to trust Him first so that you'll know that you're grounded in trusting yourself because your trust is in Him. And never trust yourself because you think you're perfect. So far from it, we are. We are in need of a master. I'd say the one who created you should be the one that you talk to, lean on, depend on, run to in order to find the grounding that you need. Please never think you're never going to make another mistake because you're choosing to be grounded in wisdom, but truly because you are learning to make choices and decisions from wisdom, not from fear. Look, if this home gives you peace, if the finances make sense, if you've done your homework, if you've sought wise counsel, and if you've prayed for God's direction, you do not have to keep looking over your shoulders wondering if you've missed something. You can truly move forward with confidence. Beautiful blessing, remember, peace is not the absence of questions. Peace is having enough confidence to move forward, even if every question has not been answered. I'm not talking about the major questions that need to be answered, but the ones that will be coming in because you did your homework to ask the questions and now you're waiting for the response. You still have confidence in that, knowing that you will get an answer. Beautiful blessing, if you are a woman rebuilding your life after divorce in Omaha, my prayer is that you are seeking more than just a house, but you are seeking to find peace from within, knowing that you are not alone, because beautiful blessing, it's more than just finding a house. I pray you find a place where healing continues, where laughter returns, where new memories are made, and that you experience the peace that God desires for you to live. Because the next home shouldn't be simply where you live, it should support the woman you're becoming. I'm Lynetta Anderson, realtor with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Ambassador Real Estate. This channel exists for women rebuilding life after divorce here in the Omaha metro area with wisdom, home buying informed guidance so that you can move forward with clarity, confidence, and peace, not pressure. If this is where you are today, I would be honored to walk beside you because I have been through it. I have been through the divorce here in Omaha, walked through the channels of ups and downs, not knowing what to do, where to go, how to get there. I needed guidance. So I have a compassion to help women walk through that road, walk down that road to lead them to victory, knowing that it is not over, it is just the beginning. If you're a woman buying a home after divorce in Omaha and you're ready to move forward to find a home with peace, not stress, I would love to help you. Every week, I create practical home buying guidance so that you can move forward with greater confidence. I offer a complimentary discovery call where we can discuss your unique situation and create a plan that will work for your journey moving forward. The link to schedule is in the description below. If this video has helped you be more grounded in your decision making, be sure to give it thumbs up and subscribe so that you can continue for weekly guidance. If today's video helped you recognize the difference between choosing from panic and from peace, the next step is to learn how to avoid regret after you've chosen a home. Watch the next video, Buying a Home After Divorce in Omaha, how to avoid buyer's remorse after choosing a home. It will help you move forward with greater confidence as you are rebuilding. I'll see you there.